everybody. I think it's recording. Hey, hello, welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily. It has been a long time since I've done any kind of video like this. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into match. Actually, I really want to do these videos a little bit differently. So I want to start getting in the habit of doing videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But before that, I didn't even roll out my intro. Hello, welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily. For an entire year, I did a Pokemon booster pack opening every single day for over an entire year straight. It was around April that I took a break doing that, but today we're here with something different. Today I'm just showing off my Charizard, Reshiram, Charizard list that I've used kind of for the past month for the standard format as we kicked off as the 2020 Pokemon competitive season officially went into as we are in a brand new season right now. I don't know why it's not showing like the card count right now. I'm trying to go ahead and check that, but we're going to hop into a couple matches and just show the deck that I've done pretty okay with. This is one card that was different from this list from a couple weeks ago. I did have one more reset stamp, and thankfully I do have one more. But this is basically it. I thought I had 11 fire energy, but that could well have changed as well. I actually have the actual deck right here, so I'm going to check that. I swear I had 11 fire energy. Yes, I did. Instead of one, I don't have two fiery flints. It's two. It's another fire energy. Again, those are just kind of like small things for sure. But I think I know for sure that I have one fiery flint. Actually, I'm going to check that right now if it's one fiery flint. One fiery flint or if it was two I was running. So this deck has served me pretty well into the first month, and it really just does come down to matchups. A lot of people, wherever you're watching this or if you're getting for a regional, you might be shifting formats because I actually probably won't be using this deck a lot more in the near future. It served me well. It's gotten me a couple of finishes and stuff. It's basically the points I do have for the 2020 season have all come courtesy of this deck, so I am very happy with it. Really, there is some interesting choices. That the most interesting choice that I have in this deck, really more as a meta call, is the Eevee Snorlax. A lot of Keldeo out there, so it's actually a really good counter to that, or any just stage 1 Pokemon. While it doesn't go through his ability, like Keldeo's ability, it is just a normal type Pokemon, so it can really do a lot of damage to other guys that are typically found in the Keldeo deck, like Nagandel. I have one other guy who's running Bronzong just to completely nullify Reshiram and Charizard being able to do any damage at all. So it really was actually the star of the show even yesterday was Eevee and Snorlax, and really me not going further in yesterday's League Cup that I got 8th in was really me just making really stupid mistakes in my first round of Top Cut, but that really just comes down to more time and more experience. But let's go ahead. I want to see if we can find a couple matches in person. Actually, before that, I want to show one more chance. I know a lot of people just want to see the list, what the list looks like, so I want to display it one more time really quickly. So in case all you want to see is just list and try this out, I want to display it one more time, so people have a couple solid seconds to take a screenshot, because literally this might all be some people are doing and want to see just see what my list is and maybe try to modify it a little bit to your liking. A lot of my decks and stuff, at least the groundwork for them, if Pokemon Deck Check, they're another really great YouTube channel. I've liked the consistency of their list and stuff. They really do go for consistency first and then other like text and stuff later. So I really have used that as my model for making decks, trying to go for consistency first and then really trying to throw in any other text that I needed, which is why the Eevee Snorlax is still in here. I kind of want to adjust the camera just a little bit, make sure I'm looking straight into the camera. Like I said, I don't even know what inspired to do this today, but I guess I'm off to a really good start so far with the season. I do have 57 points. 57 as of yesterday, so one 8th place League Cup finish, a couple 2nd place League challenges, and that is like about 50 points right now. But we're going strong right now. We're off to a good start, and before the end of the year, I will play in 2 regionals. I will be playing in the Portland regional. So, quick note with this deck, I almost always like to go second with this. Like I said, I don't know what my opponent's playing, and for some reason, I did have that intel. If it was a friend or what my opponent's playing, that might put a factor into that, but I don't right now, and you'll see why. So in this deck, I think I'm only running the 2 Reshiram Charizards and the 1 Eevee Snorlax, because if I can get that Volcanion to go off on turn 2, there's a really good chance that this is an ideal and fantastic can. What has this deck done good at so far? So, like I said, I've gotten a decent amount of points from this, basically this exact list so far. It does perform very well against just a variety of different decks. It does have some tough matchups. The lightning energy I see right there is making me think they could be doing a Pikarom sort of thing. I would almost bet money we are seeing Pikachu Zekrom tag team. The one thing we might see right off the bat here that does hurt this deck if they pull it off, we are playing against Pikachu Zekrom, is if they can get the, okay, so they didn't get the turn 1 judge, they went for Cynthia. If they turn 1 judge me, that is pretty bad, because let's say for the 4 cards I get in my hand from a judge are this Great Potion, Mix Herbs, and Reset Stamp. Not a whole lot I can do with that, but it does look like we'll be going on for another day. Marshadow is no longer in the format, so it is a fantastic thing to think about as well. But we are going to have a pretty epic turn 1. So let's go ahead with exactly the reason why I wanted to start turn 2. Let's go ahead, grab a Cherish Ball. I'm going to decide which guy I want to bring out here. I think I am going to bring out this Reshiram and Charizard. I do have a little bit of healing factor in here, but that is, I do want to hit a supporter by next turn for sure, for this to really do some stuff. This will thin out my deck a little bit, and I'll get to take a quick peek to see what's there. Hopefully it would have been nice to have a supporter card in my hand by now, but I will get to start doing dealing some damage. So this is the downfall of the deck, because the ability list does pick up a little bit faster, but having the healing factor in this is so cool. So like people talk to me like why I'm still on the healing train Reshiram Charizard list. I just like it. I like the consistency of it. The ability one probably is a little bit better, but there's just a lot of little tricks in this one. With just a couple little bit of different tech options in it, you can really fight against a lot of different things. One of the tech options that one of my friends was telling me about that I actually really want to try is Lugia GX in this list. With Lugia GX was from Lost Thunder, 190 HP, 3 energy, 3 energy for each energy on your opponent's active Pokemon does 30 damage. Then I think it's a 4 energy one is like 170 or something. Another really great attacker, but we are looking for, so it is really nice to know that the sweeping effect isn't up in here. I mean, he could still play an escape rope, and then that would bring my Reshiram Charizard out here. Thankfully they got a Tails with that order pad, so we're hoping here that they don't hit a hot hand or anything like that. They got free. Oh, interesting. So let's say if you do Pokemon Light Energy, that has no retreat cost, so they didn't get the second one off here. So now we're praying for this Pal Pad right now, and they burned through a couple Electro Power. So I'm paying attention to all of this thing. This is not the ideal. I mean, had I gotten this kind of setup in some of my Pikachu Zekrom matches during my challenges, this would have been fantastic. But let's go ahead and see if this Pokegear, we really want to hit a greens right now. Would be fantastic. We do hit a greens, and we also have a welder. So this is a tough option what I want to pick right now. With that being discarded, I'm trying to remember if there's any other ways. Yeah, so the guy, I gotta be careful. I don't think Tapu Koko GX isn't a thing anymore. I don't think so in standard format. I'm dropping a blank, which said Tapu Koko. I think that was Guardian Rising. So we're gonna go ahead and take that chance here. I think we do want to hit greens first, because I want to switch, attach an energy. Maybe get out something else if I could hit. Let's see, because I need to be able to switch. Actually, I think we're just gonna go for draw power. Interesting. Okay, actually, I know what we're gonna do. We are gonna grab the welder instead. We're gonna take our time. So hopefully we hit something off this welder. So I forgot something. Volcanion, another great attacker. We're gonna soften things up with Volcanion and take our time here. So I would love to use the welder attached for 2 here. I'm not gonna be guaranteed I'm gonna hit an energy, but you know what? Let's live a little bit. Hopefully I hit 1 more energy. Hit 1 more energy. I need another welder. You know what? I want to make sure. I want to be consistent. It doesn't really change things too much. Might have not. Good thing I did that, because I would have not hit another energy. I could keep going a little further. Actually, we're gonna hold on to this Heat Factory, because they will have the Thunder Mountain. That card. They will have Thunder Mountain in their deck. So far, this has been a pretty even match, and another reason why I want to start recording the videos and stuff. Even yesterday when I was playing a top eight match, it really comes down to being able to do this as often as you can to think through your process. So even before that, my matches had gone really well, and it was really one just kind of couple series of mistakes in my first match in the top eight, where I just started overthinking things and getting a little nervous, and that happened. So I want to start doing this video again, just so I kind of like talk through everything that I'm doing, sorting out all my options, and seeing what we can get done. That's really what it comes down to. That Alolan Raichu is scary. That Alolan Raichu on that bench is terrifying. Custom cut. Okay, so they played one custom catcher to draw 2 cards. They didn't have both in their hands. Victory. That match wasn't really anything to be said for a Pikachu Zekrom match. Usually it hits like crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and do another match, but it still does kind of showcase the deck a little bit. I want to find a good match. Eventually, I want to start bringing on some friends onto this on the channel as well. We're only 10 minutes, and we'll easily keep this video 30 minutes. So, and then we'll go through some other tech options and ways that you can like edit this deck if you want to. So, I'm trying to figure out if I won't be playing standard format too much anymore after this for the foreseeable future, but there are really easy options. So, Power Plant is probably one of the most important cards I added in here at a later time. Just being able to completely cancel out abilities like Keldeo. I played against Keldeo twice yesterday, but the place where I think there's room for cuts, I have 3 Acro Bikes in here. If you wanted to add more stadiums, that'd be a really easy place to do it. At first, I was only running 1 reset stamp. Definitely 2 reset stamps is the way to run this list. Any kind of Reshiram Charizard, I think, too, is really, really good. Oh. Cool. Not too shabby. I already don't remember if I was going first or second. If they won the coin flip, then they're probably going first. But yeah, it's a consistent list. I like it. You can try it. Not the ability Zard, I think, is a little faster. That was the match. I had the mirror match, so to say. Not really a mirror match, because this list really is different than the ability Zard list. They definitely have more consistent options, but I have the healing factor on my side to keep exploring through different options. I don't really know what we're playing against right now. Bronzong from is this Unified? No, this is gotta take a look at this ability right here. This Pokemon is reactive Pokemon. Knocked out by damage from opponents. I put 3 damage counters and spell tag. Oh, cool. So if I knock that guy out, that's going to be 70 damage counters on Warlike Pokemon. How much HP? 50. So there's really not any way to knock out that spell tag, and I have an option. Interesting. So it's not a Wheezing deck. I don't see that Dublade being crazy good or anything. Let's see what they're cooking up there. This could be interesting. Let's take a look. Emolga. Emolga's going down on the bench there. Just for a little bit. Don't really know. They're gonna have some kind of is Aegislash? No. I'm trying to remember what what card they could be using. I have a feeling it's gonna have something really nasty planned up. But I think let's start with the Poke here. I think we might start just by knocking them out if we have a chance to. Let's see what happens. We can take our time here. I still think I want to go and build up. I could knock out that Hone Edge. It'd be really well. I already committed to this turn anyways. But I don't want to get donked. So we do need to set out someone else. Let's go ahead. Cherish Ball. See who's in there. I should have looked a little more closely. Cherish Ball. I'm actually tempted. I'm really tempted to bring out that Eevee Snorlax, but it'll take a couple turns to get his attack off anyways. Well, I could have used Flare Starter on him, but I'm still curious. Oh, shoot. Why'd I do that with greens? I grabbed one card. This is exactly why play testing is such a good thing, because I forgot to grab a second card from greens. Wow. I meant to grab like another greens, but that's okay. We'll make this work. So hopefully we get something good off of the welder next turn. If I can, if he doesn't get knocked out, I like Volcanion to stay out as long as possible. Okay. Now we gotta take a look at what's going on here. Shrine, they have something nasty cooking up here. If they have Shrine out here, if it's anything like Eradicate, Break, or anything that does 10 damage. Okay, so now we're gonna get to see what they're doing. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty bad. Each damage card, if this Pokemon's knocked out, does 10 damage for each item card in your discard pile. 130. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more nasty than that, but that adds up. Okay, so now the Hone Edge ability is gone too. So 130, kind of doing some maths here right now, having to think about this. So I definitely, how much are they doing right now? 120. We're going to be taking 10 damage here, so it's still going to be doing 132 hits to be in order to knock him out. And hopefully we can hit something. I'm pretty confident in actually just attaching one energy, just one fire energy. We don't need to do both, and I don't think it's going to be that kind of match. Perfect. That was lucky. We do need another basic Pokemon. Always want to have, probably almost always want to have Pokemon out on your bench. Acrobike, again, one of those options to have discarded. Let's see. Let's do Reset Stamp, I guess, to my hand, because I do have a Switch currently in my hand. And I have a choice here right now. I am going to thin out my deck probably, so I have a better chance of a top deck, because I have most of my fire energy here in play right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I am running 11 in this. And I could probably grab the rest of it. I don't really feel like I need to. Let's go ahead, wait one turn. I don't think, yeah, we'll hold on to this Great Potion. We got Fire Crystal and stuff. I actually feel I'm greedy. I like to hold on to everything. Oh shoot, that didn't really balance out the way I wanted to. Okay, so I think I have one Fire Energy prized, Fire Crystals prized, but this will work. We're still bound. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one Fire Energy is prized. All that there. That leaves us with, there's that Fire Crystal, 220 HP. You can hit for a total of 130, 140, leaving us with 80 HP left? Yeah. Even if they hit another Shrine of Punishment, Giant Earth in here, and a Power Punch. I expected us to see another, but thankfully I've got both of those Great Potions in my hand, which will make a difference next turn, I think. So just doing the math in my head, we're currently at 190, we're going to heal 100. We hit that greens at a good time, because I do believe I have to heal up all the way. Healing 100, bring us down to 90. 90, back up there, so 130, 100. Wouldn't quite be a knockout even if this Shrine stayed out here for one more turn, but we are going to go ahead and heal up this Charizard completely, since we do have this chance to do this Great Potion. One Great Potion. And this is what I love about this deck. Another Great Potion, and I have a Mixed Herbs in my hand, so I will be able to completely heal up this Charizard this turn. It's just depending what I want to grab. I would like to grab one of those greens so I could stay in this rotation and things, but for sure, this is the part where I might have messed up yesterday. So I know I need to grab Mixed Herbs first, because I want to heal up all the way. That's at least what I want to go for. And I would like to stay in the rotation this, but I need draw support. next turn, or get rid of the shrine. This is a tough decision. But I'm gonna get a knockout still this turn. What do I want to do? I'm gonna heal 90. Do I want to? Let's just grab. We want to bump that stadium. Let's go ahead and bump it. I don't think they have any GX Pokemon in their deck anyways, but I still think this is a good option. Cool. Heal 90 there. I could attach one more fire energy. I don't. Yeah, I actually have to use Double Blaze this turn. Forgot about that. Yeah, Double Blaze GX. Three, 4. And then that guy gets to keep coming back into their hand. Okay, I see how their deck works. I have a feeling. So, the thing is with their deck, it's supposed to be top decking better things. They have a lot more gas than since they can keep doing this thing over and over again. That shrine's gonna hurt me too if I hit another shrine. I probably should have grabbed a welder and just taken the shrine. Yeah, because I am relying on my top deck now. But let's see. They're at 130 right now. Will put me at. So I do need to. I need to hit a Pokemon next turn, or I'm gonna deck out this next turn. Yeah, so kind of things like that where I want to start kind of thinking more preemptively ahead. I really should have grabbed something else. I don't think that Great Potion actually helps me too much, though. Let's see. I'll heal up, but I don't think they can do 130. How much HP do I have left right now? 150. And I'm going to take 40 here, unless they don't have... I don't think Reset Stamp's going to do anything. So what can I do? Can I get down to one card? No, I can't even get down to one card right now either. I almost need to wait one turn. Yeah, because if I attack them now, I put myself in a predicament. Because they're just going to evolve down there, and they're going to... I don't think I can win this. I can't attack because then they'll use all 4 of these damage counters will go on here. All this will go back in their hand. So I can't actually attack them this turn. I need to rely on my top deck, and hopefully something good happens next turn. So I should have gone... I can't believe I'm not going for the attack, but that would guarantee them to win. For sure. So I am relying on my top deck. A very unique deck, for sure. Always good to play against every different type of deck out there. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. That's how you get better. Every match, try to take certain things away from it. It comes down to this top deck right now, if I stay in this match or not. Does that help? I don't think so. No, that does not. That does not help me. Unless they don't have anything they can't retreat. High retreat costs, let's see, 3 energy. We can try. It isn't effective. They need 1 energy. They need 1 energy on each of these. So we'll go ahead and try custom catcher, and then hopefully, like I said, I can't attack him. So basically, if he has a switch or anything, then he wins this match. Or an energy. Then he can just knock out the Charizard too. That's probably the easier option. If you don't hit anything from 7 with only Bill's Analysis, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Bill's Analysis is another Psychic Energy right there. Well played. Let's go ahead. We'll do into won the first match. This is the second match. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more match to close out me bringing back doing gameplay videos. Yeah, so my mistake there was not going for a welder. I was being preemptive, trying to discard the Shrine of Punishment, which I should have just ignored that. 10 damage on the, well, it just depends. 10 damage on a 10 damage counter does actually make a difference in a lot of situations, but in that situation, I really should have gone for another greens because I needed to be able to keep on healing up there. There's two things I would have done differently in that match. One, I probably would have tried to rely on Volcanion to a certain extent, and then really it was just that green sword that really did kill me. But it's one of those things. Before this, I didn't even know that deck existed. Now 3 months out from now, if I come across it at, let's say, a regional, I'll kind of know how to navigate it better. So that's all you want to do. You want to take away from these from practicing. That's all you want to do, and then do better next time. That's all anyone can ever do with anything. Interesting hand. I need to hit a fire energy right now. Is this a mirror match? Okay, so he's a... What's not to say about Mewtwo Tag Team GX? Okay, this is Pikachu Zekrom. I don't have the ideal starting hand right now. Alolan Mug. No, it's not. Is it? I don't know where... Electromagnetic... I don't know what we're playing against right now. That doesn't really affect me. I don't really have any tool cards in this deck. But yeah, the list is a little slow, but it has its moments when it shine. There's been moments, so this is a very different kind of. This is an abilities art list. Okay, I got it. I don't know why it took me that long to figure this out with some other interesting tech options in here. That's just it. This card completely changes the format so much. It's a cool card. Like, so people say it's like too powerful or whatever, but it's really not though. Because there's so many easy ways to attack for this exact situation. That's a card I wish I had space to tech in for. The Stadium Nav. Fire Energy. Exactly what I just said, how easy it is to tech against. The only downside to this turn right now is that I didn't hit a single Fire Energy. So I'm a little mad about that, but we'll make this work. I need to try to stall a little bit, and I can't put out Heat Factory. And I put out Power Plant now, so I actually would like to... yeah, there's lists that run like 15 Fire Energy, and honestly, those are probably a little bit better than the one I have here. Power Plant could slow him down hypothetically, so I think we are going to put out Power Plant and hope for the best. Just things like this where I think I know where I would make the cuts in the list that I've been using. I probably removed the 3 Aqua Bikes. Even just putting in 3 more Fire Energy, another Stadium, but this will slow him down. If he doesn't have a way to bump this, then we should have one more turn to do something. It was very unfortunate that we did not hit a Fire Energy. And is he going in for the double blaze? Tag switch. Well played. Well played. I just don't think the healing Reshiram list really keeps up with the format anymore. I think I've gotten kind of lucky, and something like this is what's going to primarily take over. But I have had some pretty good luck with it, but this is just kind of one last hoorah to play with it. To play with it in this format, like I said, I'm probably going to scoop this match. I didn't really get to showcase it in really the best of 3 matches that I did show, but I'm still gonna upload this. I'm still happy with this list. It's gotten me 57 points so far, and it's a place to get started. Like I said, I just need to hit 1 energy right now. This definitely is messing him up right now, or he would have gone in with that Mewtwo. Cynthia, if he doesn't hit any kind of supporter from here, I can hit him with Reset Stamp next turn, but then he's building up a lot of steam right now. If he attaches another Fire Energy this turn, interesting choice. Double Blaze GX. He went straight in for the GX attack. Okay, so now I probably hit him with Reset Stamp. None of this helps me. It's everything that's coming is just coming in just a little late right now. I can, but I need to keep my abilities out right now. So in this situation, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this match. I want to try to find one more good match where I have a good setup and stuff. Let's stay out. Let's do one more match. I'm okay skipping that one. That would have been. Trying to find the good times too when I know that I'm not setting up well and I'm just wasting time. In my best of 2 yesterday, I wish I would have seen just a little bit earlier in that first matchup. Let's go ahead. Would you like to go first? No, I still believe in going second with this list. See, this gives me options. This is options right here. I think it does need more fire energy. This Acro Bike was a fire energy, we'd be set. So if I do try this again, I might just try it with like 3 more fire energy or something. Fire energy this turn. We have Fiery Flint here. Let's go ahead and start with Cherish Ball. Yeah, we're gonna just kind of jump straight into it. So in order for him to knock out my Reshiram Charizard, he has to have 6 fire energy attached. That's a lot, and even if he gets it off, let's say in the next turn or something, he has to discard he has to get rid of basically almost a quarter of his energy. So basically, when I'm playing against this, my opponent has to they have to use a lot of their energy. Let's see. Let's go ahead grab. I think we actually discard Fire Crystal. Yeah, I want to hold on to those other things. Unless he gets knocked out. You know what? I'm trying to be quicker at making better decisions. Let's go ahead and Custom Catcher, I guess. We do have more of those 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will have the majority of my fire energy will be out of my deck. So this is how I normally want to set up. No, this is how ideally I could put out Heat Factory, but I kind of want to hold on to it. So this has been a pretty awesome first turn if everything goes according to plan next turn. So we're gonna get 2 more fire energy. We're gonna be able to get off the GX attack, which we really don't need to. We really don't. We don't need 6 fire energy. This is getting better by the minute. Showing this deck off in style. We're gonna go ahead. 3 energy. We can attach them to the Pokemon in any way we like. We're gonna go ahead and put all 3 of those fire energy down on this Reshiram Charizard. Doesn't really matter. We have two fiery boys all charged up. And now we see how my opponent responds. I could have put out Heat Factory. I could have drawn a little bit more, but I didn't think it was necessary. So we're gonna go ahead and try to end this video, hopefully with a win. We won the first round, really just because my opponent they daunt their first mat Pokemon any way you like. Yeah, so I actually know 3 damage counters, so they would have to put all 3 of them onto one Reshiram Charizard for it to matter. Psychic energy, so everyone is teching him Mewtwo and a lot of things. That's why you're seeing like the 1-of psychic energy in a lot of things. I hope my opponent hit a good hand, because my favorite thing is when both people get to play out their best, and not dead draw or anything. That's no fun. But everyone's been there. You've played this game enough. If you've played this game enough, you have gotten some bad hands before. Nothing will ever go like when you're playtesting or playing with a group of friends. You may have the best deck, but then when you actually play in a tournament or anything like that, the worst things will happen. If he puts those 3 down onto one of my Charizards, interesting. Interesting that he put it down just on 1, because it doesn't. The math is there that this one still has 260, because 3 damage counters on your Pokemon in any week. I guess that makes sense. If he does a little bit more damage, I don't actually want to put out this Heat Factory, because if you would have put it out, he might have put one out too. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna attack with High Heat Blast. Volcanion, also great secondary attacker. He came in handy winning one of my matches against Keldeo. That's important. And then basically this is how one of my matches wrapped up yesterday. So he's finally getting out his Poipoles. He hasn't gotten out any of his Poipoles yet, so I do feel bad about that. You definitely got to get those Poipoles out early for Blacephalon to do his thing. Even now, I think he probably will use... No, he'll knock out this Volcanion this turn. I'll come in with the return knockout. Finally, there we go. Well played. So basically, it's going to come down to if he can evolve these guys up next turn. Let's see. So he's got those energy out there. So let's go ahead, and we're going to be using our GX attack this turn. So we're going to send out this guy first, and I'll show why. So I think the best part about Double Blaze GX isn't even in the fact that if you get the 3 extra energy on, that's a fantastic thing. If you don't, for 3 energy, you're still doing 200 damage. That is insane. That is an absolutely insane number. That still knocks out so many things in the format right now. We'll set out Volcanion. I don't really need to set him out. Actually, I don't want to. In case he were to... I could put him out here, but I actually don't want that to happen right now. So we're going to go ahead. We will finally attack with this. I don't know if Power Plant's going to affect him anyway. It doesn't hurt me having Power Plant out here. That's why I set it out there. We hit another energy. We hit 2 energy. That's useful. And then basically, I can knock out next turn. Ooh, that Naganadel. This is the dude I forgot about. Once you're in turn, you may discard an Ultra Beast, basically Zork, a better Zork. Discard 2 energy, and this attack does. Cool. So that guy can stack damage. Yeah. We're seeing this Naganadel is teched into a lot of things, which is also why we're seeing the 1 of Psychic Energy. I thought it was Mewtwo, but I forgot about this guy. 2 energy, care from this Pokemon. This attack does 100% damage to 1 of your opponent's Pokemon. So you use that guy, soften it up. I forgot about Beast Ring, so this is his Beast Ring turn. Reset Stamping Me. That is the time to do this. Honestly, that didn't hurt too bad. Bursting Burn, try and stall for time. That makes perfect sense. The burn does go away, but I am confused. We hit... Interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to play this to give him more time. He's stalling right now, so we're going to go ahead. We'll play Custom Catcher. I feel pretty good about that. This means I can only use 1 Custom Catcher. Let's draw 1 extra card. It surprisingly doesn't make a difference because I didn't hit any energy. Let's take a look at what's here. We got a lot of fire energy. No, we don't have a lot of fire energy. It's attached. Shoot. So we're waiting on a fire crystal or something, but it's gonna take him some time, even since the burn didn't stay there. And if he does attack me, so he has to. Yes, I am gonna definitely end my turn without attacking. He's making a comeback. This is the kind of match we want to see. I'm gonna figure out how I want to do this because I really do want to show the good matches, highlighting everything. I think I still will upload this entire video. maybe create timestamps. Like I said, I'm not afraid to say like the match before. This was definitely not a good match. Ooh, welder for 3. How does he? 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Very interesting. He reset stand me at a good time. That Naganadel GX, pretty crazy card. I didn't get super familiar with it until yesterday. The matchup I've had surprisingly good luck with is Keldeo GX. Honestly, Snorlax, the combination of Snorlax and Power Plant has really been the problem solver to it. I just kind of have to time it right because I only get one chance to use Power Plants and I only run one in this list. Ideally, I have seen lists that run with this deck with stadiums like 2 Power Plants and 2 Giant Earths and the 1 Heat Factory, which if you have the room for it, by all means, you probably will get the knockout this turn. No, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, attaching 2, attaching 1. Oh, Beast Ring. That's how we'll get the knockout. But then we're going to see here in a second what I was talking about. So even right now, even with this, so he will get the knockout this turn. If I can top deck a Fire Energy or Fire Crystal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think, did I prize all Fire Energy this turn? So we're gonna each find ourselves in an interesting position. How many Fire Energy is that? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 energy in the Lost Zone, 7 energy in the Lost Zone. None is discard pile, so that's about half his Fire Energy right there, give or take. And we will definitely reset stamp him. I'm just kind of hoping for the best. This is kind of what I'm going for right now. Not hitting what I need to hit. Reset stamp him, that's about the best I can do right now. I really do need to hit one more Fire Energy. We'll do Outrage for 30. It's something. It's something. What did Welder get? Oh, that was... no. So probably Cherish Ball for another Ultra Beast Pokemon. Cherish Ball was supposed to, that reset stamp was supposed to hurt him more. If I somehow survive to next turn, I definitely would have been in the running had he not reset stamped me, but c'est la vie. So this is it. So he's got one here, and he's got to have one in his hand. If he has one to attach for turn, then he'll win this match. He didn't. Yikes. Okay, it's heart of the cards. Oh my god, we hit greens. Okay, what do I do? What do I grab? This is the part, so let's break this down for a second. Let's go ahead and use Ultra Space and think about what we have to have happen right now. I'm gonna discard 3 energy, so he can only super. I need to heal up all the way, and I need fire energy. Well, let's take a look here at what we're gonna do. We need 100% heal up this Charizard right now. So we have 1 mixed herbs here, so we're gonna grab a mixed herbs, and we're gonna grab a fire crystal. I think so. I think that's what we're gonna grab, because I don't know, discarding those 3, even if you attach, if we heal up this Charizard completely, I don't know what else he can do. So we did top deck the one thing we really needed to get this turn. We got the greens. We finally got the greens. Don't tell me it's prize. No, we have this, and I need fire crystal, because even if he has a lot of resources in his hand right now. There is no denying that. Fire crystal. I'm trying to figure out. Blacephalon is his main attacker. This does 170 damage there. Turning point does. I know what that does. And he needs 6 fire energy attachment. If he does 2 here, even if he does 2, or finally be out of the beast ring turn, he attaches. He attaches the 2 with welder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the max he can get. 3, 4, 5. He can get 5 fire energy out in this turn. With it being past the beast ring turn, I don't think. Welder would attach 2 more. I think we have to just go for it. We just have to go for this. I have fire energy in my discard pile. And see what happens. We'll go ahead, heal up. Play a heal 90 DM. Yes, absolutely. We will heal up all of our heal up Charizard completely. We will grab, and this doesn't put us out in the clear yet. We're gonna grab 3 fire energy out in the clear yet. I was able to heal up. We'll see what happens next. Let's go ahead and Flare Strike. That will knock this out. And we'll see what happens. Unless I miss something. To get 6 fire energy attached, welder for 2. You can get these 2 out here. That's 5. Unless I miss something. Unless he's got some secret water tech or anything. Unless he's got some kind of secret water tech that he's cooking up. That was a match. Hold on, I gotta be able to retreat still. We gotta be able to do one more. No, we have it. We have it right here. This is how we're gonna do this. So Charizard can't use Flare Strike right now, so we're gonna welder. Yeah, we're gonna welder these 2 fire energy just down. We're gonna make this super, super simple. We're gonna make sure I'm doing everything right. Welder, attach these 2 fire energy down to Volcanion, because we can do that. We're gonna go ahead and play switch. We're gonna tell our opponent good match, because they have a very good deck that was literally, I would have lost had I not top decked that greens. We're gonna retreat here, and we're gonna use Flare Strike for the win. That was a fantastic, fantastic match. Finally got a good one in. Honestly, I think this last one was the only good match. If I do this, I think I'm gonna record this one. I think I'll upload the whole thing and then maybe do a best of. Maybe a best of at the end of the week or something from all my matches, but this was really helpful just to be able to talk through all the different actions that I was doing. I've been happy with this list. I think it is time to retire this and probably go hop over to the abilities art list. I want to try Pikachu, Zekrom. I want to try some other rogue ones. That deck from earlier was really cool. There's a lot of cool things happening in the Pokemon trading card game right now, but after this, my focus will be going towards expanded. So the 2 things I'm going to be trying over there, I have a Pikachu Zekrom list built. My camera just about spilled over. I have a Pikachu Zekrom list that I have currently for expanded, and I want to try to crack the code for Mew and Mew as I get ready for they pull the Portland Regionals. I will be back to standard in a couple months when San Diego rolls around. But fellow trainers, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for checking this out. Whoever checked this out, whether you just checked the list at the beginning, if you've made it to this point of the video, say something down in the comments below. And if you got to this, whether you found it useful or you see up to this point, say that down in the comments below, and I will hook you up with 5 codes for the online trading card game. Fellow trainers, I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you next time.